Hey guys, how's it going? You guys are gonna have another sort of ethereal green glow in this video because I just got off work. Um, so still got my work stuff on, obviously. I just wanted to get on here. I'm gonna do a video for Link's show and tell. I told Manny in a comment I had mentioned I'd built an FW 190, and Manny said something about showing it off on the channel, and I've been meaning to do that, so I figure I could use the show and tell to show off the because every now and then I'll build something else other than an automotive build. So I'm gonna show off my FW 190 I completed not too long ago. And but first up, I got some shout outs. Got some unexpected stuff in the mail. Actually, good timing because I just finished the motorcycle group build. But buddy from Canada, Jamie G, sent me a new shop card. I have to say that Jamie has just about the nicest Revell 4GT builds that I have seen. I saw him posting them on Facebook. Really great work. I love this black livery. That looks awesome. And then this bike in the Martini livery. Super cool. Awesome stuff. Thank you, Jamie, very much for the new shop card. I love it. Big fan of the builds you chose to go on here. And he also sent me super cool sticker, which is awesome because I don't have one of his yet. Got this sort of nomad gasser with shooting flames and doing a wheelie. Really awesome sticker. And then I'm gonna spin you around for the next one. So just spin you around. I'm gonna show you one more thing I've got to do a shout out for, and then I'll show you the airplanes. So motorcycle group build still going on. Build a bike. Hop in on Jamie G and Cliff's group build. It's awesome. It's a great time. I had a blast with it. That doubled as my buddy build with Tim from Buckstock Garage, which is going to segue me into another shameless plug for the Formula One group build. If you have a Formula One car moldering away in your stash, get it out and build it. It's F1 season. Let's build some F1 cars. We've had a lot of really great support of that already. I'm really looking forward to what everybody's going to build. And this goes until December, so, a couple months from now, I keep saying it, you get bored or you catch up on builds and you want to get into something different, try out a Formula One car. They are a ton of fun, particularly, for me, at least, the Tamiya 120th line. I just love all those kits. So I will spin you around now, and the green glow will continue on my whiteboard, I'm quite sure. So I'll see you guys in a second. So here we are at the whiteboard. I do want to apologize to all the fans of the channel that are here for Helga. When I shoot here at the whiteboard, I'm out in the paint workshop. So no Helga. I know she's a lot more interesting than me. But, I'll be back in there shooting from time to time. It's just, I came out here to get some paint down on my Rally Cool group build. I figured I'd just show you another little group build plug here. This is also my appreciation group build for BG. So, anyways, I got that in primer the other day, and it looks really nice. I had to do a lot of body work. Just a ton of flash on this kit. It's an old Esky tooling. Italeri boxing it now. And while we're doing group build shoutouts, also check out Tiffany at Dirt Road Cinderella and Joe at the Big Sky Model Workshop. Their Glory Days group build is starting up April 1st. Get out those old school nostalgic drag race kits and build something for that too. Lots of really cool group builds going on, and those are just some of the ones that I'm involved in. either participating or hosting. So yeah, motorcycles, Formula One cars, drag racing, just hop in all of them. Let's do it. So this kit, you're probably wondering why we're staring at Kyle Larson's 2022 Chevrolet Camaro ZL1. This was a total surprise. My very good friend Chris from Chris's House of Plastic, everybody should go check Chris out if you haven't, sent me this out of the goodness of his heart. I actually sold him a kit, and we were texting. We text, I would say fairly often, about models mostly, but just in general. And we were texting about the F1 group build, and I've got plenty of kits. I think I have over 400 kits in my stash, which isn't a lot compared to some people, but it's a lot to me. And so a lot of the kits I've given away have been duplicates, and I've sold some that weren't duplicates, or you know, stuff like that. So I was selling a kit to Chris. We were texting, and I got the mail right before I went to work, and there was a box. I opened it up. A super nice note from Chris, just talking about just how awesome the community is, basically. Just said it was a thank you to me. I really appreciate it, Chris. I can't say that enough. I can't stress that enough. You're a great guy, and I'm happy to be your friend. I know we haven't met in person, but feel the same way. I definitely consider all you guys, that, even though I want, you know, it doesn't matter if we met in person or not. You guys are my friends. I love this community. So many great people. And Chris sent me this. Him and Mike from the intake have both given me a next-gen Salvino's JR kit now. So I think somebody is trying to tell me something, that they want me to build one of these. Still haven't. I got Mike's kit, you know, in the closet, and now I've got this one. I grew up watching Kyle Larson race midgets and sprint cars and stuff, so I may do this Valvoline livery. I'm not sure. I'll look at decals and see what's out there. So that's all the shout outs I got. Now we will roll into tiny airplanes. So on the channel last year, I did show this off. I doubt anybody cared, but this is the one I built last year. This is a 1/48 scale FW190. I'm a part of an old school forum, and they did an FW190 group build. So this was my first FW190. This was a Hasegawa kit. Went together really well. It's a nice kit, nice detail. Fits pretty well, and so this was my entry into that group build, and I really enjoyed it. I've always liked FW190s. I really like radial engine planes. I mean, I like the inline engines too, but the radial engines are just so beefy and mean looking, in my opinion, like the P-47 or the Corsair, or even the Zero, which is a really dainty plane, just looks cool. But yeah, so I built this, really nice, and then at some point I picked up this tiny little old, I love old kits too. I got a real soft spot for old kits. This is a old Matchbox kit in 1/72. There's the size difference. I will say Matchbox pretty much nailed this kit. The shapes are all pretty much the same. The gear angles are pretty much the same. I mean, you can see it here. Matchbox did some cool stuff. So this is the one I just completed. Also for that same group build, this little guy. The Matchbox decals were in pretty rough shape, so I found this captured Russian FW190. This guy, his cannons malfunctioned, and they got off time with the propellers, so he shot his own propellers off, coasted down, landed on a frozen lake, pulled out some skis that he had stashed somewhere in this tiny plane, I have no idea where, and attempted to ski away but got captured. And the Russians found his plane, They stuck some random propeller on it and got it flying. They did some tests with it. So all they did was basically paint over it and then paint some stars on it. This was all research that I did for this build. So this was a good practice trying to do a winter camo and also a captured camo. So you can see I went really light and uneven with the winter camo, so you can see the German markings underneath. And then we weathered it. You know, exhaust standing would be really bad on winter camo. And the stars are just sort of stuck over the crosses, which is, you know, how I did find some reference photos of the actual aircraft, so that was cool. And I just had a lot of fun. These Matchbox kits are a lot of fun anyways, and they're a great test bed for stuff like this. So this was just refining my technique. You know, I did an antenna on the bigger one, but I didn't mess with it on this one. On my reference pictures, they didn't have the tip up here, so I don't know if it had an antenna or if the Russians used a different system. I'm not entirely sure, but anyways, I even got I got a pilot in there too. This was the first time I put a pilot in one of my planes. You can't see him, but he's in there. Yeah, so, you know, I do dabble with aircraft. Maybe I'll show off some more of them at some point. Some of my older builds. I got a P-61. I got a big Avro Shackleton. I've got a couple egg planes. Yeah, I got some other stuff, but yeah. Anyways, this video's gone on long enough, so anybody I mentioned, which was a lot of people, is going to be in the description. And thank you guys so much. I love this community, and it's always a pleasure to read and respond to all the comments, and you guys are the best. Chris, thank you again. Can't thank you enough. Like I said, you're awesome. And Jamie, thank you for the shop card. Much appreciated. And thanks for hosting the motorcycle group build with Cliff, because I always have a blast with that. I think that's it. If you guys haven't seen my motorcycle final, I posted it yesterday. Go check that out. And I'll get out of your hair, and I'll be back, I don't know, sometime soon. And I'll see you then.